Well, so this is where we're at with Crash. It's December 21st, 2024, and we've made very little progress, unfortunately. God, that is really bright in the camera. All of them are. Focus! Wait, maybe if I do that. No. We have his eyes up and working again. You'll notice that they're white now instead of green. I used a different model display. A little crisper though, I think. Focus. With the graphics, which is kind of nice. The cameras are installed and hooked up, and they are working. So we can now read data from these and determine what to do with it. We are now using a Mega 2560 Pro circuit board. Let's see if I cover that. My thumb. In his brain bucket here. So that handles all of the head functions and has a strategic data pipe right here that plumbs right in to its own serial port on the main processor. I was really hoping to get some things up and going before Christmas and let a nice Christmas update out, but come to find out, I am just about out of solder. And I still have a lot of work to go, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done or if I'm going to achieve what I wanted to achieve. We'll have to see. There might be another video coming out. I do apologize to my followers. I know a lot of people are waiting for updates on him and look forward to updates from him. Life in general has forced him to take a back seat between my wife being ill and in and out of the hospital and work and just everything else with the kids. And I mean, it's hard to find time, especially hours, to sit down in the lab here and tinker. We've had some other things happen too. He was knocked off a shelf and some things broke. I had to re-glue his chest display. I still have some more work to do. But we have this nice 3D printed bezel to go around it now. And this will end up installed on his chest. It should look really nice compared to just the board that was hanging there before. For now though, I have this 2 terabyte hard drive, and it makes the perfect paperweight to compress the plastic together so the glue can cure. We do have some other updates to the lab here coming too. We have a new vacuum pump coming for the desoldering gun, so that'll be nice to have that up and working again. We have a new trainer we've been playing with for the inverse kinematics of writing the ARM data. What else have we accomplished? I think that's about it, actually. The robo mower is actually up and running despite its horrid state right now. The only thing we have to do is buy a set of 18 amp hour gel cells for it, and we can go and mow some grass with that. So that'll be fun here coming up soon too. It's been very wet outside and raining horribly hard, so I haven't been doing much work outside either. But it's been a while, and I wanted to show some things. Dual ESP cameras. One handles facial tracking, the other handles color object tracking. So we still have his balls. This is the green and blue one, and then the red and orange ones floating around. So with the new camera setup, both can receive data. Sorry, the shutter on my phone case keeps sliding shut. Always something to fix. I believe this one handles faces and this one handles color. But both of these handle that independently, and then that data is all sent via serial to the Mega Pro board, which then takes that data and it determines which one it prefers to track, and it talks with the primary CPU. The code has grown extremely complicated for this, so we'll have to do an episode specifically on the coding behind all the changes I've made, among which there are many. A lot of hardware changes have come around as well, which have caused coding changes and incompatibilities with old setups. Let's see what else is going on. I've been 3D printing parts, which has proven to be its own challenge. While I can get the printers to work and print parts in pretty good quality, taking things from CAD and actually putting them into the printer has proven to be a specific challenge for me. So I'm still looking for some help if anybody knows a good way of doing that. What else? Yeah. We got his new shoulder servos installed. Those can handle 25 kilograms of weight now, so it no longer struggles to lift his arms and do the movements or hold objects like a cell phone. It can now support the full weight of the arm. We still have our new hands in the works too, and both of these hands will be replaced with the new 3-finger prototypes, which will have splay as well as the grip, so we can do all the motions. And those prototypes are sitting up here on the shelf for his new fingers and stuff. Again, issues with printing the parts on the printers in order to do it. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just printing some stock pieces and then milling them to be the shape of the part that I need. Kind of a blend between new school and old school. We've also been playing with ultrasound. I've got an ultrasonic sensor here, and this is going to be installed in his face. While I can do depth with the stereo vision, there's no promise that it's accurate, so we'll also be installing some ultrasound on his face to back up the stereo vision depth finding, and then we'll use some comparison between the two to determine a more accurate range between whatever he's looking at. That's really important, because one of the issues I was having with the inverse kinematics models and him being able to reach out and grab objects with his hand that he was looking at was the distance reading wasn't entirely accurate, so he was falling kind of short. And then once he starts to reach out for it, there's some issues with his hand blocking the visual imagery and some other problems that we're still working out, but I'm confident that can be achieved accurately. New speaker, new sound, a little bit of tweaks to his voice, which I can't display right now because I don't have power running to that, but I still got some servos to hook up. I had to order some solder. I ordered a few more of these spools, these 100-gram spools. So I've got like 6 of these coming. Hopefully I won't run out for a long time. Yeah, I guess I've yammered on long enough. That's about as good as a crappy update's gonna be. Anyway, folks, keep tinkering. Keep at it, and we'll see you here in the future.